Wow, guys, so just left the press conference with Leeds United manager Jesse Marsch, and I must say, very, very impressive manager, articulate, open, avoided all cliches, and I really, really enjoyed talking with him and asking him questions, and he was very responsive, and sometimes press conferences can be quite short and I guess formulaic, but no, he was very personable, and really enjoyed speaking with him. We all did in the room. Just to give you a kind of a description of what the press numbers were doing, it was very small. It was only one of three. I was only one of three Aussie journos who were involved in the press questions, and there was two English, British journalists who were in the press conference. So it was quite short, but like I said, Jesse really gave us everything and didn't hold back with answering any questions. He gave us all the lowdown. I asked him a question about how his signings were settling in: Tyler Adams, Brendan Aronson, Mark Rocker, Sinistra, and he said they were settling in great, and they were recruited specifically because of the personalities that they have and their character, and they fit in with the club. That him and Victor Order sat down and assessed their signings properly, thoroughly, not just about their football ability but their character, and he really stressed that point. Without me even asking, I asked, is he expecting any more signings coming through? And he responded with yes, that he is. He's definitely expecting more signings to come, and that is on the back of Leeds selling Raphinha, which he confirmed to the small contingent that was there before, that Raphinha will be joining Barcelona in the next day or two. And I think what's really important to state here is what Jesse actually said about the move and what it means to Leeds and how it should be perceived by people inside and outside of Leeds Football Club. That he had the option to join, and Jesse confirmed this, that he had the option to join Barcelona for a cut price fee if Leeds were relegated last season. And what Jesse Marsch was trying to stress was that even though he knew that was on the table, he gave everything for the club to stave off relegation, successfully so, and that it makes it much easier for them to understand his goals and his dreams and accept them when he's given everything he could for the club in them one of the most dire straits when they're on the brink of relegation. So Raphinha is leaving Leeds United Football Club first, and second, he's leaving with his coach and his teammates, and I imagine most Leeds supporters understanding of and I guess given a warm farewell for what he's done for the club. And so that's the big news out of the press conference, really, is that Raphinha is leaving Leeds. And that's not the end, though. What Jesse did confirm is that they're going to try and use that money, and that's specifically for a striker. So what he said was that if we get a striker, our squad is pretty much full. We're very happy with our squad if we get a striker. So he said they're in discussions with several targets. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks, but he seemed pretty confident that Leeds were going to be acquiring a new striker prior to when the transfer window shuts the end of next month. So that's exciting for Leeds fans. And just overall, like I said, he was speaking a lot about the process, about how he's really excited about this pre-season, because obviously he came through halfway through the season last time out, and now he gets a full pre-season with his team, and he seems very confident, very happy. He said that they're really enjoying their trip so far in Queensland, playing Brisbane Roar tomorrow night. So that should be a cracking game. Patrick Bamford is being eased back in. He said he's pretty much a new signing. That was the first question I asked him, how he's travelling and how he's feeling, and he's feeling good. They're just easing him back into things. And yeah, so there's a lot of positives out of it. The only negative, Junior Firpo is out for 8 weeks with an injury. So he said a left back signing might be targeted. We'll see on that front. But yeah, overall, pretty positive stuff from Jesse Marsch today in Gold Coast. Another thing he brought up also was the exciting batch of youngsters that got coming through: Joe Gerhardt, Archie Gray, Somerville. They've got a lot of young boys, and he's excited by their potential and believes they can play a big role in their success in the upcoming season. So that's one to keep an eye out for Leeds fans. So yeah, overall, like I said, really positive despite to play football. So yeah, that's all I've got today. Really exciting press conference, considering it was a small amount of numbers there, but we made the most of it. Jesse made the most of it, gave us as much time as we needed, and yeah, no complaints from myself coming up here and attending that press conference. It was very valuable, and I'm looking forward to speaking again with him tomorrow night after the game and watching the game, and hopefully it's a cracker and we see some goals and see more of what Jesse Marsch wants to implement at Allen Road next season in Queensland. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to be here for this game and on Sunday's game against Aston Villa. Get to speak to Steven Gerrard, which will be an incredible experience. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. There's more videos to come, more live press conferences, updates, and yeah, stick around and we'll speak soon. Thanks for that. Take care.